Hey, good morning to you, Ron. Yeah, you know what's going to be happening today, and it was already regularly scheduled, but the State Building Code Council is actually meeting this morning at 9 a.m. And when you look at the agenda, a couple of interesting things. Investigative Committee for Residential Fire Sprinklers in the State Residential Code. Also an update on county and state adoption of building codes. Hey, when you look at the Marco Polo, it doesn't matter which side you're on, whether you're on the Alawai side of the building or whether you're on the Kapiolani side, the front side of the building, you can see the damage, and it's significant. When the association that runs the apartment building, they tell us that the 25th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th floors are unlivable. That's 5 different floors. Now, it's about fire damage, water damage, smoke damage, soot damage as well. Lance Luke, he is a construction site inspector. Okay, I'm a layperson, but I see 5 floors, and I see at least 2 or 3 units wide. Should you be concerned, or should people that live in the Marco Polo be concerned about the integrity of the building?
For the most part, the building is basically built reinforced concrete construction. It's a solid building. It's not going to fall down or collapse or anything, so I don't think there's any major concern. The concern that I would have is repairing all the interiors and then the outside. As you can see, it looks worse than it is from the outside.
I was going to say, you talk about all of that concrete. The concrete can withstand the heat. It's not going to deteriorate or melt.
Yeah, the concrete can withstand heat, fire, wind, rain, and all that kind of things.
So, if you will, the bones of the building are probably still good then?
Yes, solid.
Had you ever seen anything like this? You've obviously inspected and been in the business for more than 30 years, more than 35. Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, this is the worst, Jai. The other building was a First Interstate building that had a massive fire too. This was the worst fire in Hawaii by far, and it's pretty scary. And a couple of things come to mind when the investigation is done, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of forensic investigations going on, going back in time to when the building was built, where the building code followed at that time, proper fire safety issues and all that. I know that in buildings like this, where they run piping or electrical conduits through the floor, between the floor and ceilings, there's penetrations that don't seal the holes, so when there's a fire could spread right through the hole into a unit above or below.
Lance, thank you very much. We appreciate you meeting us out here this morning for a live interview about that. And what's also really brought up debate when it comes to retrofitting some of these older buildings with sprinklers. For more on that, we head back into the Wake Up Today studio.
Jai, thank you very much to Lance as well for joining us live right here on Wake Up Today.